Okay.
What?
A game about Shonen Jump. Okay,
Ooh,
let's see. Let's see where it goes.
Let's do it.
Interesting with its impressive roster of beloved characters who've rarely or never had the chance to meet before, making this celebration of 50.
Well, that was the biggest waste of money I ever spent.
And I pre-ordered. Fucking hell.
How's it going, YouTube? I'm the Dark Reviewer. And above me or on the side of me, depending on where this camera angle is going, because I need to look at another thing,
Yeah.
it's the King Dragneel.
Hey.
So you guys probably remember on his channel, link in the description, about this particular thing that I wanted to talk about tonight. It's about Shonen Jump. As we know, Shonen Jump is about a bunch of different stories revolving multiple different categories of whatever it is, for basically young adults or teens to young adults. And they've had games of sorts. I mean, Jump Stars was, I didn't even hear about it, but then I realized oh wow, it's a PlayStation. I actually found a demo on the PlayStation Store, and it's fun. It's a fun game.
Well, yeah, because it's a multiple Shonen characters fighting. I mean, what's better than that? We got Smash Bros, you know?
We have Smash Bros, Marvel vs. Capcom, all that stuff. But Jump Force, I was not expecting much when I saw the trailer.
No,
I wasn't.
Either.
But it's well, I mean, I get to play as Goku, Ichigo, Naruto, and a bunch of other the shonen, some of the major big ones in the game, but the story was convoluted as hell. It made no sense.
No, it didn't.
And biggest thing, I hated the fucking roster.
Yeah,
it's supposed to celebrate everything about Shonen Jump, and yet I don't know what it was, but it almost seems like they were playing favoritism to some of them.
Yeah,
especially with the DLC.
Yeah, I mean, we had four My Hero characters, Deku in the main story, then DLC with 3 more. Asta had only one. Asta.
Asta. It's Black Clover. Black Clover got you guys a lot of attention. What the hell?
Even Demon Slayer. I'm actually surprised Demon Slayer didn't get added to DLC. At least Tanjiro or something.
Something.
Goddamn.
This is what I wanted to talk about, and Kevin already talked about his, and you can check out his list after you check out mine to see which one do you think works, and maybe maybe they can work on something maybe a cross idea for it. But as of right now, this is just my list that I thought of.
And I'm here to look pretty.
So yeah, I have quite the number of stuff, and I even decided to add, you know what, I'm going to add in just a few DLC ideas up until a certain part, and I'm going to okay, that's enough for now.
Yeah, because I'm going to probably do my own DLC, maybe in the future, because my base roster is 120.
I honestly, I try to go 80 on mine, but I think I might have gone a little bit over, but we shall see.
That's fine, man. I'm curious. I'm very curious.
So yeah, going off of some of the similar rules that Kevin did on his, I am definitely keeping some of the ones that need to stay in, a lot of the some of the big name characters that you'll see on the list. Probably gonna cut a few of them.
Yeah, because why did we need Majin Buu? Just saying. Majin Buu.
Sanji. Boa Hancock.
Just Boa, man. Boa.
And also, fuck Boruto. He's gone. I'm gonna say that right now. He's gone. He's not on my roster. I'm gonna tell you the guys right now.
Fuck. I know it's his series is popular, but do we need it?
Do we need it in this game to celebrate Shonen Jump?
No.
When you already have his dad. And also, I'm gonna probably reach in the back of my mind on some of the ones that aren't in some of the biggest Shonen Jump games, or even some of the Shonen Jump series.
Oh,
And also,
third
some of
party.
them are not fighters, and I am sorry. Some of them just cannot work. I mean, maybe when we get to one of them, but you eat your own, okay? Eat your own.
If I see a Blue Lock character in here, I'm gonna leave.
I also forgot Blue Lock was Shonen Jump. Forgot about that.
Oh my god! I mean, it'd be fun though. Like, imagine like the whole fighting style is just kick a ball, kick a ball, kick a ball.
And then the ultimate is everyone just like you're lined up and everyone else in the Blue Lock team is there and they just kick the soccer balls at you and just.
I mean, I honestly like no joke. I would actually like that. I would love that. It's just
Man, I'll probably keep it in the back of my head for a DLC future maybe idea.
awesome.
All right, so yeah, strap yourselves in, guys. I have some stuff to talk about, and then we're gonna need some water.
I got water. All right.
Also, I'm not sponsored by Gamer Subs. Just letting you guys know that, okay?
Aw, damn it! You could have got that ad revenue.
I could have, but as soon as they actually send me a goddamn thing, I would love that.
Oh, shit.
So yes, starting off, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the big three or just the big three most popular shonens on Shonen Jump. And first of all, Dragon Ball. That's always like when people think about Shonen Jump, they always like go to Dragon Ball because that's what got everyone into it, believe it or not. So of course, we're keeping Goku. You got it. It's like in a weird way, he's kind of like the main face of shonen, of just Shonen Jump in general.
It's like pretty much when you say Marvel, what do you think of, Brandon? Like top of the head, like
Top of my head,
without thinking, what?
probably Iron Man
Iron Man or even Spider Man,
or
because
Spider-Man.
that's how you associate the company.
So yeah, I mean, Goku like definitely just have that, and I will go at least one transformation, and maybe I'll probably sneak in one more as like an ultimate. Keeping Super Saiyan Blue because I want to do a little bit more of the new generation. Maybe some of the old generation sneak in there, but that's up for debate. And probably for its ultimate, then you use Ultra Instinct as like some type of like ultimate fighting attack like he does against Jiren or something. But of course,
I think that would work.
keeping his rival, you gotta have Vegeta. He's honestly the best character in Dragon Ball. Like, a lot of the writing goes to him, apparently.
Yeah. Even though he barely wins! He barely wins,
He
man.
does. It sucks. It really does. I mean, he kind of won against Majin Buu, but then they kind of retconned that. I mean, at least he got a win with Toppo, and he survived. There's that. But yeah,
I don't know what
probably
you
for
want me to
him,
say, man.
it's easy enough to just keep Super Saiyan Blue with him as well, but easily probably maybe Ultra Ego, because Ultra Ego is a good form. It's a specific Vegeta transformation. I mean, and the anime kind of did it okay with Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, but it's kind of something like that. So yeah,
Okay, yeah, so see.
so and also bringing in the villains. You gotta have the villains. That's an easily thing. Like that's the whole thing of what makes shonen. Like, it's always the struggles. It's always the fights with the villains. Yes, I know.
And the
Yes,
fan
guys.
service.
I know. I'm gonna keep it the way it is. I'm adding Frieza. Frieza is coming back. I mean,
Of course.
I know. Yes, a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of him as much anymore because of how many times they brought him back, and I understand that. I understand you guys. I do. But the problem is, though, he's Akira Toriyama's favorite character, so that's kind of not a good argument. Like, don't do full power Frieza, especially in those graphics. Oh my
god, dude! Like,
so bad.
when I saw that, when I transformed to Frieza when I played Jump Force, I want gold. No, buff Frieza, yeah! I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, thank God they at least they still gave us Golden Frieza, and I was happy about that. But if anything, if I'm looking at this for the future, probably also the same thing with Goku and Vegeta. as like an ultimate attack, bring in like a Frieza Black. That's probably like you're adding that power level to them. So adding some new characters, because I'm sorry, I'm actually gonna say this now. Cell and Piccolo, I'm just gonna tell you this right now. They're actually gonna be DLC. I'm keeping them as DLC.
All right. What about Trunks?
Trunks is still in here. Trunks is actually still in the roster because I liked the whole idea about him being a main character in the story. It was kind of giving me a little bit of Xenoverse vibes, and like I think he was a good protagonist in Xenoverse. I mean, he was kind of like that coach, that mentor. It's kind of the same thing here, but I'm just sticking with the Z version. I'm sorry, Super just kind of almost ruined his character for me. I'm staying away from that. And I'm not having him do the goddamn Spirit Sword. No to anyone asking me, okay? It makes no goddamn sense.
Like, I mean, if he... Okay, look. It makes sense if he trained to use the Spirit Bomb, then kind of utilized it in his own way. It would have made sense if that happened.
I mean,
this doesn't, though.
It doesn't. Like, the thing we only saw him train the most in Super was the Mafuba. That's it. No. So the new characters coming onto the roster. Definitely adding Gohan. Especially...
Yes!
Especially from Superhero. Oh my boy, yes, they're giving you the spotlight. Finally.
And it just took Piccolo almost dying for it to happen. Yeah!
Again.
For like the...
How many times?
I think... Okay, so if we count GT, it's 4 times.
Oh my god, yeah. He's literally like the Kenny of Dragon Ball.
No, that's Krill. I think that'd be Krill or Yamcha. Oh my god, they killed Yamcha! No one cares about Yamcha!
Who cares about Yamcha? But yeah, some of the other new ones
Right.
adding Caulifla. Just Caulifla. Yes, I've kind of warmed up to her just a little bit. Especially now I was going from what the manga handled her. The anime kind of like bang bang boom done. She was kind of a level 2 Super Saiyan already, and it's like, that's kind of weak. The manga actually had a little bit of time with that, and I'm okay with that. And a good one I actually think is going to be a good, interesting fighter for this roster. From another one from Universe 6. Hit.
Oh, yo!
I'm adding Hit. I think his time skip abilities would be interesting. The way his fighting style is always nice. I mean, the dude freaking like stopped Goku's heart in the anime. I mean, he technically, I know it was kind of planned, but he still technically killed Goku, and he's not even a full on power at all. He's just a good assassin. That's awesome.
I feel like if they did a story mode with Hit, he could be more like an informant or anti-hero.
Yes,
I think
absolutely. I mean, he is still an anti-hero, and we're going to keep that because he's always good like that. Anti-heroes are awesome.
Love it.
So the last one I'm adding from Dragon Ball is one that's actually be getting canon even recently from another fighting game. I'm bringing in Android 21.
Oh shit! Oh shit! We don't get one female, we get 2 from Dragon Ball. Yo!
Absolutely.
I like it.
Recent years, some of the females have actually gotten good for Dragon Ball, and they're not just the wife. Oh my gosh! And I mean, I would kind of. It depends on like which one we could do like probably maybe a certain point of the story that you could bring in her evil side, but sticking with the good side. The good side is still fun. I think. Oh my gosh, it'd be so funny to hear some of her dialogue in some of the game with fighting against some of the people.
Oh yeah. Did I win? Are you okay? I hope I didn't. Like I can imagine she does do that. Like just apologize. Like I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. So
All right.
moving on to the next one on the list with Naruto.
Ooh,
So yeah,
okay.
easily I'm keeping Naruto, Sasuke, Kakashi, Kaguya, and Gaara. I'm keeping them. They're staying. I mean, you gotta like kind of keep them the way it is. But yes,
Oh my god, no.
Yeah. Sakura's coming in the game.
Is it to fill out the whole Team 7 thing?
Yeah, because that's what everybody was screaming about when Jump Force came out. Oh, I hate that.
Okay,
I
look,
mean, I would have gone with either Tamari or Hinata myself, but people want Sakura and Team 7 to be united, so fine, I guess.
Yeah.
But some of the only other two new characters, two villains, I'm adding to the game. Pain. He's coming to the game.
Yes,
I mean,
finally.
For fuck's sake, the guy is like, his arc was literally the best. It was like one of the best arcs in Naruto. He killed so many of our favorite characters.
He killed Kakashi. He killed Kakashi, man. When I saw that, I was like, no.
Even though it didn't really mean shit, because
Came back, but
I mean, although some of the biggest moments that I would remember him, he was the one that actually brought out the 5-tail of the fox in Naruto when he basically almost killed Hinata, and that was probably one of the biggest moments.
oh yeah, it too bad the animation was shit during that fight.
It was. I think a lot of the budget blew it on the transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the last character, the last villain I'm adding to the roster of Naruto is the one that kind of like made fans rage, but also defend him to this day, and it's still kind of going to this day. Why didn't you save Rin? Obito is the final fighter in the Naruto roster.
Oh my god.
Yep. He's coming. He's coming in there, because if we're going with like ultimates as well, with how much of their spirits and like their just overall like chakras and everything, Obito is an easy idea. I mean, I know everyone would say, what about Madara? Yes, Madara's cool, but he's kind of fucking overrated, guys. I'm sorry. I'm tired of hearing about Madara.
I mean, you still like Frieza, even though he's overrated as shit too. Just saying, buddy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. I grew up with Frieza more than Madara.
You know why? That's a good fact. That's a good fact.
So yeah, going to a one that Jump Force fucking hated, and for some reason, Spirit Gun.
Yes, Yu Yu
Hakusho.
Hakusho. Oh yeah. By the way, this video is sponsored by the live-action Yu Yu Hakusho on Netflix. Watch it, guys.
Don't advertise Netflix on my channel.
Well, but Brandon, Yu Yu Hakusho coming back, kinda. We gotta sponsor that reboot.
Whatever. So easily enough, the ones that are coming back are easily Yusuke, Hiei, and Toguro, the younger brother.
Yes.
That's an easy. I mean, like Yusuke, Hiei, probably some of the most iconic ones of the team, and Toguro is a iconic villain. I mean, it's still, like I said, our style in Jump Force is fucking weird, especially with his Ultra form. It was like, I'm sorry, he looked like he had tree bark on him. It was kind of bad.
He looked like Groot's ugly cousin.
Yeah. So I have 4. I have 4 from Yu Yu Hakusho joining this team.
Oh, okay. I'm actually curious to hear this. Let's go.
It's adding a female character, Botan. Botan is in this game.
Oh wow, that came out of left field, folks. Holy shit.
Because this thing, Botan started the whole thing, introducing Yusuke to the spirit realm and everything. She is kind of that mentor figure, and she's a goddamn queen. Damn it.
Can she fight though?
Oh yeah, she absolutely can fight. I mean, the anime kind of cut a little bit of that, but yeah, no, she has spirit energy. She was a former spirit detective, but she retired.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh yeah, it's like,
okay.
and I'm also adding Shizuru Kawabara.
Oh, Kawabara, the Yamcha of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, I mean, he is kind of that Yamcha, but here's the thing though. He can actually fight. Okay?
What damn?
Yeah,
Damn,
I'm
roast.
kicking Yamcha while he's down, but I'm sorry, dude. Learn how to fucking fight then, okay?
No, you know that JoJo meme where like all the guys are kicking this one guy, and then one of the JoJo guys drinks wine and just joins it on kicking? That's
Yeah.
us in a nutshell.
And yeah, definitely adding Kurama. I mean, honestly, to me, when I was young, Kurama was probably one of my favorite characters in the show. I mean, yes, I know he is that kind of pretty boy, but during the Dark Tournament arc, that is when he really gets serious. I mean, 1009 Rose Whip Slash, guys, come on, that art style and everything behind it was so good. And the last person to join that roster is Sensui, because we need to have
Fucking thank you.
more villains. And
Like-
yes, Tugor is an iconic one. Sensui's a freaking polar opposite of Yusuke. It makes sense.
Yes, exactly. It's like Goku and Frieza. They're polar opposites. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. There, I almost punched a hole right through my table there.
You almost shot a spirit gun through the table, though. I bet.
Yeah.
Come on, give us a freaking reboot of Yu Yu Hakusho, please.
I want a reboot of Yu Yu Hakusho so
like,
bad.
we got one for Rurouni Kenshin. I'm just saying.
We got one for Rurouni Kenshin, and hell, if Bleaching a continuation and even can be redone correctly to fit the manga and even do changes to it, you could do it to Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah. All right, continue, please.
Oh, yes, the series
Oh.
that's been going on fucking forever.
Oh, I can hear Trey cheering right now.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna come off and say, okay, yeah, One Piece is not that bad. It's not that bad.
I mean, it's not. It's just
It's just
Weird.
It's the pacing I have the problem with. It's the pacing.
no kidding. I mean, like,
But yeah, easily the ones that are coming back is Monkey D. Luffy, Roronoa Zoro, Blackbeard, and Law.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
nice.
I'm cutting Boa Hancock and Sanji.
As well as
No.
Sabo. Poor Sabo also got kicked, man. Poor Sabo.
Yeah, Sabo is gone. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Because replacing Sabo,
don't say it.
the one that the character that made me fucking cry,
No, no.
Ace is coming to the game.
Oh my god, why are you doing this? Why?
Because he's a great character.
Yes, but dude, if you do this, then the story mode's gonna probably bring him back, and then you gotta kill him off again. Then we're gonna.
I know, but hey, it'll at least they'll actually have emotional weight behind that in the game because it had shit.
Ooh. Okay, we continue.
So yeah, instead of, and I'm not adding Nami, maybe for DLC. We'll see because I don't know. Like Nami's
Yeah.
okay, I
She's
guess,
golden. She's a golden.
but I'm adding Nico Robin.
Oh god, the hands!
The hands though.
Oh, dude, like, imagine one
One
of her
Piece is
grabs.
fucking weird.
I can imagine one of her grabs is what she did to Frankie. Like, oh! Like, oh god, dude, like, oh, she grabbed her balls, man.
Yeah.
You don't grab a guy's balls like that.
But here's the thing, like, I think, because actually when I'm looking at it, I think One Piece is actually having 3 villains, including Blackbeard. So there's actually 2 more villains I'm gonna add to this roster. Whitebeard, actually, who is actually one of the most recent.
Oh, damn, he's coming back too.
Yeah, he's coming back too. And also, basically,
Holy shit.
the Joker of anime to me is Doflamingo. I'm adding Doflamingo to this roster.
Thank you, because, like, God, like, you can do a lot with his strings, man. I'm just
You really
saying.
can, and and also he can be fucking terrifying at times. I'm just saying.
You know.
Oh yeah, but going to a show that came fucking back and is doing it right, Bankai.
Ah,
Oh,
you feel my number
please,
one.
absolutely. So yeah, Bleach, some of the characters are coming back. So of course, Ichigo Kurosaki, Rukia Kuchiki, Yororichi, Grimmjow, and Aizen.
Oh, you're cutting Renji
Yeah,
and Toshiro.
I like Renji. I do. I really do. I think his Bankai is actually pretty unique. I mean, for fuck's sake, that sword is like freaking a whip, and I like that. It's kind of up and down for me.
Yeah, it's fair.
But instead of that, I'm actually it looks like I'm adding 3 characters. I'm adding the basically the Giga Chat of Bleach, Kenpachi Zaraki. I'm adding that guy.
Oh yeah, bro, the world's done. It's over. It's ogre now. It's ogre.
I mean, for fuck's sake, guys, is new Bankai. So and also adding some 1,000-year Blood War representation. Yuwak is coming in there.
Yes,
Even though
it's
that
so weird
Uwak-
how to say his name though.
It really is. Like I really don't know how you say his name. Like, is it Yuwak? Yuwak?
Like that's all I hear. Like
Like Kubo. Like holy hell, you gave this guy the most hardest names to say, dude. But yeah, the last person I'm gonna add on Bleach's roster is one that I actually did talk about in our most recent anime villains 2 video. Also, I'm in the middle of editing that, so don't worry about that, guys. It's coming out soon. I'm adding Ulkira Cypher to this game.
He's coming, bro. You're bringing back so many dead characters in your game. I love it.
I mean, can I not add one of the biggest rivals that had one of the biggest, most memorable fights in Bleach with Ichigo?
Do it, man. I mean,
Exactly.
I can imagine the dialogue. Like, if there's like intro dialogue, I can imagine Ichigo's like, "You, Ulkira, how are you alive?"
So now going off to one of the new generation big 3s, My Hero Academia. So I'm gonna say right now, yes, I'm cutting All Might. I'm sorry, like I do. I really loved All Might. He was like the first 3 seasons with him was awesome. He's retired now, and the manga is kind of.
Honestly, it's dragging out his
It really
character.
is. Like I'm sorry, but of course the 3 Musketeers are still in the game. Izuku Midoriya, Katsuki Bakugo, and Shoto Todoroki easily.
But wait, no, Brandon, no, you're wrong. Katsuki's not part of the 3 Musketeers. It's Mineta.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I can imagine all the Katsuki lovers just hating you right now. Okay,
Like I'm sorry guys, but especially the most recent chapter, like he gets a new quirk as well. Like
Plot
come on,
armor's a bitch, bro.
Like if you can't explain some bullshit, you can't explain all the bullshit.
Exactly.
So yeah, the 4 characters that I'm adding, and actually, holy hell, this also has 3 female characters. Okay, awesome. My hero's getting some female support.
Yeah.
Definitely Ochako Uraraka, aka Uravity. I mean, we got her moving the game, not the character.
I mean, why not?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. We have Destructo Disc, but we don't have Krillin. I mean, that's the same logic.
That is also the same logic, but I mean, I think her fighting style, especially in some of those recent arcs when she learns self-defense from Gunhead, and especially during the war arc with how she fights Toga. And spoiler alert, yes, Himika Toga is also coming to the roster because I mean,
Of course.
it's kind of right. Like her fighting style is actually pretty good, especially with some of the syringe knives. Harkening back to the My Hero Academia video game with her playing style, it was pretty versatile.
You know,
But,
I
of
feel
course-
sorry, one thing. I think with Toga in your game, if she was added, I think one of her grabs should have her ingest some of the blood of the characters, and that heals her. Like, what do you think?
Yes, I think so, and maybe for maybe a time limit, she can use like a certain skill.
Exactly.
But of course, I gotta add one of the biggest villains right now is Tomura Shigaraki.
Yes, thank you.
The dude's basically all for one now. He really is, and also all for one is he actually will be DLC in the future. I'm just letting you guys know that as well. That's
Okay.
in the works.
Okay, that's fair.
But the last character may actually surprise some people. like an adult pro hero. It's one that we've kind of been introduced to, but kind of on the back burner, but brought into more light. I'm adding Nejire Hado to the game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, her quirk especially is pretty versatile. I mean, everything about learning about the spirals, levitation, and I can honestly see how she would be like all bubbly and like asking like some of the Dragon Ball characters these like weird questions that they have no idea how to respond to.
Like, hey, your hair, when it turns gold, does that mean it shows your power level? And if it's not gold anymore, does that mean you lost all your power? Oh, hey, Frieza, are you permanently bald? Or is that a little facial hair? Hey, Cauliflower, is it true that you're only a B cup? She's like, what the fuck? Well, I don't know what I'm doing anymore.
You don't know anymore. Well, so instead of just one character being added to this next one that needed love, fuck you, Jump Force, Black Clover, and it's not just Asta who will be coming back, and I'll actually be taking his look from the Sword of the Wizard King movie.
Nice.
Because as much as I want to use like his full devil armor, we just haven't seen it animated yet, so I can't go that far.
True, but he's already OP right now with his devil armor and stuff. So.
Oh no, he is pretty much OP. But adding those characters is Noelle Silva,
Yes.
Yami,
Yes.
Charlotte,
Oh.
Mereoleona,
Oh.
and the two villains I'm adding, Zagred
Ooh.
and Zenon.
Oh. Oh.
Yes, I know, guys. Yes, I know. Is a Gary Stu. I've said it a million times. The guy is fucking boring. It's bullshit how he has two grimoires.
I mean, you ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. I call bullshit every day.
It really does. I mean, I'm hoping he gets at least maybe like something in this final arc, maybe. But definitely, I'm adding Noelle Silva. Like easily the best written character, my favorite girl, and basically probably now my new favorite character in all Black Clover, because it's just I really relate to her story. Like her story is very relatable, and it's a good mixed match, especially holy hell, the power she unlocks, holy moly.
No kidding, like woo!
And you gotta have like not just mentors with Kakashi, but Yami. Yami is like literally like second best character in Black Clover. He's hilarious, he's a drunk, he's a smoker, but god damn, this guy's a powerhouse.
I mean, he took down 3 members of the Midnight Suns by himself, despite being tired. Like, goddamn, man.
Yeah, and of course, more female representation with Charlotte and Mereoleona. 2 more like captain, mentor types of figures. I mean, I was kind of like unsure about Mereoleona in a way, but like, you know what? I want to see some more hand-to-hand combat characters. Especially, I wonder how her reaction is going to be with Yoruichi and Nico Robin.
No. I want to imagine her dialogue with Kenpachi. She's like, finally, tough guy. Don't hold back on me. And Kenpachi's like, I like women who don't back down. Let's kill each other.
Yes. And of course, Charlotte is probably one of the most popular female knights in Black Clover. And I think her plant power magic is actually kind of unique. I mean, granted though, we haven't really seen that much of it, unfortunately, and that's kind of the truth with a lot of the characters.
True, bud.
But I mean, I think it'll still be funny, especially if she face off against Yami at like opposite teams. And she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, Yami, I don't want to hurt you so badly right now."
What? You gotta take a shit or something?
What are you constipated or something? I swear to God, Yami has like those fucking weird ass comebacks. It's so weird. But yeah, the villains. Black Clover was interesting because there's really isn't a lot of big things about Black Clover's villains. I mean, I'm not adding Julius. Like the guy's broken, and he's honestly like some people do like him, and I know Trey talked about him in the top 10 list, but it's like I just call it bullshit at certain times. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
But Xenon was interesting. An opposite of Yuno. Basically got the short end of the stick, and that's a really interesting dynamic. And I especially loved his bone magic in the anime and like his basically his devil form in the manga. So good. And speaking of devils, yes. Zagred. I mean, I know people are gonna say, well, Zagred was a one-off villain, but kind of. But I mean, he kind of put the whole idea about the devil world being into play. So like, you gotta respect him with that. And also, he was the guy who was pulling the strings behind the scenes basically since the beginning. So it's like
insane. He was one of the lower devils. So
yeah, he was a freaking scout. Oh yeah, okay. Now we're going to Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah, Yuji Itadori is there because the main character, and I kind of see some people's problems with him. Like, there are so many great characters, and it's like he hasn't really brought enough to the table yet. So we'll see, because I don't know. We'll see. But definitely I Megumi Fushiguro. Not just because I met Robbie Damon and he was such a cool guy. But adding the best boy in one of the heart-gushing moments, Satoru Gojo.
Yes! Nicholas's least favorite character, yay!
Which is, I forget what his problem is with him, but okay. Mahito, yes, Mahito's there. Geto, Maki Zenin, and Hanami.
Oh, Hanami, really?
Yeah. Because like I gotta add some like varieties of certain characters, like even if you're like not the biggest antagonist, but Hanami was a pretty interesting character. I mean, I would like to add Yuta, but it's like we haven't gotten enough of him yet. I mean, the JJK movie was a good introduction and a good way to have him unfold, and the last half of season 2 has definitely gave him a little bit more room to grow. So maybe with season 3, he'll probably join in as DLC. We shall see. Yeah, Mahito and Geto, some of the most biggest rage characters I've ever seen. Mahito, especially, but Geto almost pushed me over the edge. Like, that guy is fucking bullshit. Just saying, guys. I'm just gonna say that right now.
He is 100% bullshit.
Yeah. And then Maki Zenin. Like, Maki Zenin is one of the most unique kind of characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, Nobara is up in the air, is like, I don't know what Gege is doing with Nobara anymore. Like, I don't think even Gege knows what... You gotta tell us, dude.
I don't even think Gege knows what Gege wants, bro. I don't know.
And yes, like I said, Hanami is a interesting kind of choice, but I think his play style will actually be kind of cool, especially with some of the his soul is his power, like with during the plants against the Yuji and Aoi Todo. I think it'd be kind of cool. I mean, it would definitely be an interesting like interaction on how he and Charlotte would have met, especially with her having plant magic.
Here's what she said. Like, your flowers are beautiful, but you use them for evil. Such a shame. My roses will be filled with your blood.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, and going to one that actually I'm not really having a lot of good characters in this one is Hunter x Hunter.
Oh.
I only have 4, with 3 were actually. I actually kind of kept the characters kind of short on purpose for Hunter x Hunter.
Okay.
Gone Freaks is actually still going to be there, as well as Killua, Meruem, and the only character I actually added is Chrollo Lucifer.
Damn, so you got rid of Hisoka?
Yeah, I was like, do we really need the clown pedophile?
Yes. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. He was just so fun to just troll people with the card trick. But no, I see your point. I see your point.
Yeah, I mean, like, Crowsfur is probably one of the most dangerous villains in Hunter x Hunter, and people know about Gon, Killua, and Meruem. But Crow's like the all for one of the series, and hopefully when it comes back, we'll see more of him. Going off to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So yeah, one that's coming back from Jumpstars, Jonathan Joestar. He's coming back.
Yay!
The guy who basically
that got
started
killed.
the whole thing, as well as Jotaro and Dio are coming back, and also
Good, 'cause I want my Ororo.
and also Giovanni. Oh god, can't forget about him. Golden Experience Requiem is freaking OP as hell.
Yes, it is.
So the ones that are actually adding myself are old Joseph Joestar. I'm adding him there.
Ooh.
Jolene Cujo
Oh, okay. Female.
and Kira.
Hey.
Yeah, so like old Joseph, I kind of want to have variety of like older and young fighters. I feel like that can kind of give it a bit more of flavor in a certain way, and especially like some of like maybe like the ending fights, like old Joe's like, oh my god,
I won. Everyone's just like, so what is this guy's
It's-
problem?
that meme is never gonna die. I swear.
As well as the to be continued. You know, we should do a to be continued. Okay. You know what? Let's do it right now.
Dun.
I actually
Oh
know how
my
to do it. So.
And then
Alright.
Jolene Cujo, like I think probably one of the most interesting of the Joestar line, especially with her stand Stone Ocean. I mean, not just like for using her stand, but also just her strings and silk as well. It can be an interesting fighting mechanic. Kira is just a piece of shit, and I want to just punch him in the face so badly. And people will know. People will know. He is a piece of shit.
I love that. Like that's literally the only reason you adding him. He's a piece of shit.
just like some of your entries with the D Gray Man. Adding.
What?
I forgot this is Shonen Shop.
Oh my god, what is it?
We're adding 3 characters from Gintama.
Okay, who's gonna break the fourth wall?
Isla Gintoki, he's coming in there. You gotta add that motherfucker.
If you don't, then you're not a true fan.
No. And then Kagura is coming into the play.
Oh,
As
both
well
characters
as
from Stray Stars. Okay,
And then Sukiyo.
isn't he? Wait, was he he's the villain, right?
He is the villain, yes.
Okay,
He's
okay.
probably one of the most. He's probably Gintoki's like main rival villain with certain story beats of Gintama. Because yes, like Gintama, I get it, guys. Gintama is a long ass series, I get it. So don't worry about it. Hey there, this is Editing Dark Reviewer from the future, and I just want to say, yes, I completely fucked up. Sukiyo is the absolute MILF mama in Gintama. I made an error. I am a fake Gintama fan. I am sorry.
And we complain about freaking One Piece.
That's true. But here's the thing, though. On my anime list, Gintama, a lot of the series are still in the top 50.
Damn!
Shit, that's right. I forgot I added this one.
Oh my god, what is it? Is it too low?
A series that I made you watch and you're having fun with. We're adding some bastard characters.
Yay! Yay!
That's all. I'm adding 3. I'm adding 3 bastard characters.
Okay.
He's not the one that made me bust out laughing since day one. Dark Schneider, he's coming in there.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that son of a bitch.
He's such an asshole, Chad.
He really is, but I can't help but love the guy. The amount of times he breaks the fourth wall and everything. It's like I want to see like his banter with Gintoki. I want to see that.
Oh, well, hey, you break the fourth wall too? Oh, great. It's one of those crossover games. Why do I have to do this shit?
Yep. And then the other two characters, the rival and former friend of Dark Schneider, Cal Su. So basically fire and ice.
Oh, okay.
But then adding one of the most competent female fighters of the show, and basically everyone's dark elf waifu, Arceus Nay, is coming in as well. The Empress of Thunder.
Now, what? Fire, ice, and lightning. Are you really off Kingdom Hearts? that was neither confirmed nor denied. I love that. All right.
So yeah, adding to a show like that, I'm loving the reboot, Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh,
We're having 4 characters in this one.
yes.
Easily Kenshin, you gotta have Kenshin. It's easy. And then my favorite fucking villain that made me creep the hell out, Makoto Shisho.
Yes. Burn.
Aoshi Shinomori, he's gonna come in there. And then one that's actually gonna be interesting to people, I'm adding Anji the Destroyer.
Woo, damn. I can imagine Kenshin's dialogue with them like, didn't Sanosuke teach you a better way? I'm sorry, but we have to do this.
Yeah. So from D Gray Man, keeping this one kind of simple because there's only like 3 really big characters you want to know is Alan Walker, Lena Lee, and the Millennium Earl. Or
Nice.
in certain translations, he's also called Millennium Rock. But it's like whatever. It's whatever translation. I don't know.
D. Grandman love.
I mean, like D Gray Man's an awesome show. Like, give it a reboot or another season. I'll be happy. I will be happy.
Plus, it's another Todd Havercorn role, and I love it. Just gotta give that Todd Havercorn representation.
Go into a show that basically finished its most recent season, Demon Slayer.
There it is. There it is.
So yeah, people are gonna be surprised with who I'm adding because I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit! I actually have 8 characters of Demon Slayer. Holy shit!
I think that's even more than Dragon Ball. Holy shit! Wait, no. Wait, Dragon Ball, you had Gohan, Caulifla, and Hit, right? The new ones?
Yeah.
So yeah, this has more than Dragon Ball.
Oh shit! Oh well.
that's okay. Oh well.
Okay, so Demon Slayer adding Tanjiro, Nezuko, Inosuke, Mitsuri, Akaza, Daki, Muzan, and Tengen Uzui.
Nice.
Tanjiro, he's okay. He really is. Guys, like I even hear the arguments like, isn't he just like Asta? It's like, well, yeah, but Asta has grown a lot more than Tanjiro. Like Tanjiro has had the same has the same goal the entire series.
Well, I mean, Asta does too, but at least Asta had like other struggles. Like Tanjiro has had struggles. Like we're not saying he didn't. It's just...
No, yeah, but to be quite frankly honest, like Tanjiro, like he wasn't like mistreated like Asta was. I'm flat out saying it right now. So so like Asta is a better newer shonen main character. That's just me. Nezuko, because like I think that playstyle would be fun, especially when she goes alpha and then the berserker thing with her blood demon flame.
True.
Mitsuri, I was like, what? You were not. Nobody was expecting the Love Hashira to fucking mop the floor with a lot of people.
I mean, that's why I like her a lot more than Shinobu. Okay, I'm sorry, but Shinobu, I honestly don't give a
Shinobu. I'm just gonna say this, guys. In the manga, Shinobu hasn't really done that much either. So I'm sorry. Shinobu is cool. She's nice, but she's also scary. So no thanks.
Just like a lot of other characters.
Yeah. Inosuke, this guy made me laugh out loud so many times. But it's also I just love like his over the top fighting style and his character. He's always fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
Akaza, Muzan, and Daki was like, yes, I like adding Muzan because main villain, and they have been fixing him to a point, not really a lot, but Akaza and Daki, those two would actually kind of be really interesting opponents and fighters. I mean, Akaza, especially with his his destructive demon art technique, and Daki with her sash. Like it's kind of like an interesting thing. I'm pretty sure if you had like an ultimate with Daki, she would even summon Gitaro to help her out in that.
True.
Tengen Uzui, also a Hashira I wasn't really expecting or was gonna take seriously, but god damn, that guy earns my respect.
He's a
He really
Chad.
does.
Chad. He's a
It really
Chad,
is.
Chad.
Going to a show that I am fucking hyped for the anime next year. Kaiju number 8.
Yes.
Adding Kafka, Kaiju number 9, and Kikokoro Shinomiya. Easily, like
Nice.
those, like. It's another thing with Kaiju number 9. Kaiju number 9 hasn't really had staple big name villains yet, and that's why I kind of had to fall on Kaiju number 9 because he's kind of showing that just a little bit. And I'm not blaming the series. It's a new series. It's ongoing. We haven't really seen that much yet. So maybe around a certain arc we'll see something more. But easily give me those 3 characters. I would love that.
Plus, I can imagine like Hikaru and Noel's kind of dialogue. Like, who's the bigger tsundere?
Oh
Between
boy,
those
that would be a good question.
Hashtag give me a death battle with them. I'm just saying, give me a death battle. I would love that. Okay.
Oh, going to the last one on the normal roster before we're going to adding to DLC.
Okay.
Fist of the North Star.
Ooh.
Easily Kenshiro, Toki, and Rahul, which is basically some of the 3 biggest names of Fist of the North Star. And also gotta represent some of the classics. Omae wo da Shino Naito. Nani? So yeah, going into DLC, and yeah, you guys are gonna fucking raise a brow at some.
How many DLC is there?
I'll let you know. I'm gonna stop when we I basically stopped at Spike's family for now.
Oh.
So
Oh my god. How this can it cannot be that bad. Could it?
I'm adding 2 of
Buddy,
Lala Satana Devil Luke and Yami Darkness.
bro, I put them in my main roster. So I don't know which one of us is the bigger dumbass.
It's so freaking random how like after all those years I never figured out that they were Shonen Jump.
I didn't even know Madaka Box was Shonen Jump until I looked it up.
Yeah,
Like-
and speaking of, Madaka Kurakami is the next DLC character.
Oh my god! Like, can you imagine her ultimate is like she grows to the size of like the planet. She's like, "You will obey."
It almost kind of sounds similar to like one of the fatal blows from Mortal Kombat 11. But yeah, another one I actually didn't even know was Shonen Jump until I gave it when I rewatched it. Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan, with Rikuro Nura and Yura Kakain. Basically, two of the biggest names of the clan, especially Rikuro Nura in his yokai yakuza form. Basically,
Hang on, I got a text. Oh, Nicholas is cheering. He's happy.
Saint Seiya only having 3 characters in there, which is like
Okay.
Pegasus Seiya, Phoenix Iki, and Dragon Shiryu.
I
Basically,
gotta continue the fucking anime. Shit.
it's really freaking good, and I was actually surprised we got a live action adaptation recently too.
Oh yeah, it's on Netflix. I gotta watch that shit.
Yeah, another one, Bobobo. Why not? It's Bobobo. I love Bobobo.
Yes.
Damn it, Kevin, you missed a bow at the end.
Bo. Got it? She's like, damn it, you missed 2.
The series was fucking stupid, but I loved it.
I love how the anime ended where they're like, wait, we don't have the budget. So how is it gonna end? It just ends. And they're like, what? I'm like, oh my god, that's the biggest troll I've ever seen.
It really was. Okay, yes, I'm only adding 2 characters from the newest Shonen Jump manga right now, Chainsaw Man, with Denji and Power. No Makima.
I'm surprised.
No Makima. No.
Just,
No.
but she's like
No.
a major villain.
No.
But Brandon,
No.
like people,
No.
people
No.
are gonna stim
No.
about her.
No.
Like I'm just
No.
saying, like if
No.
you petty bitch.
that was funny, and you know it.
Yes, it was.
But yeah, another one. We're gonna add two Dr. Stone characters actually to DLC. Two.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I know. Yes, Senku Ishigami is gonna be there, and yes, we know he's not a fighter. But if I'm adding Lala Satana Deviluk in there, I'm adding Senku for fuck's sake.
True.
And to compete with that, with playing out the same card from Yami, I'm adding Kohaku as well.
I can imagine, like her ultimate is just like she like gets bad. Like, did you call me a gorilla? You put us like that, and just like you just see her beat the shit out of them. And she's like, oh, sorry. And she's like, oh,
Adding a series from Tite Kubo added to Shonen Jump.
oh,
Burn the Witch. Two characters, the main duo that we know of, Lady Spangle and Noelle Mihashi. Give me that. Give me more, Kubo. Come on.
yeah. Stop.
You
teasing
can't
us.
do 3 episodes and not continue it.
I mean, look, we get that special prequel, but that's it, man. Come on.
Next on the list, Snatch Station Classroom. Give me Koro Sensei. I love Koro Sensei.
Like you.
It's Krillin from Dragon Ball as a teacher. I love that.
Oh man, just I gave you popsicles. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Continuing on that, Rosario Vampire.
Oh,
Yeah. But people are gonna be surprised. I'm only adding Inner Mocha. Only the Inner Mocha because she's more of a fighter than the Outer Mocha. I mean, yes, we can kind of go with the manga when they kind of merge, but we're not doing that because because the anime didn't do that. So fuck you, studio, for doing that. Last time I'm saying that, okay?
you know, I can imagine. Like, I feel like you know how Marvel's Capcom 3 had like those walking intros, like they had. I can imagine hers is like she's timid, but then she, you know, her collar.
Yeah,
kind of-
breaks off the rosary.
Yeah, exactly. So.
And then the other one, yes, I'm adding Mizure as well, because probably one of the most other versatile fighters and characters in the show. And plus, I wonder how like Rukia and her interaction might be. I think that'd be kind of interesting.
A yokai. I haven't seen your kind in 1,000 years. And I'll be the last one to see.
And the last DLC character on this goddamn roster, Spy X Family. 2 characters.
Oh my god.
Twilight, your Lloyd Forger, and your Forger.
Oh my god.
I get you.
Oh my
Like
God.
I know from yours you only added Twilight, and I can agree. Like yeah, that's why I wanted to have Twilight. But yours also a good contender, and I think having the 2 of them together, even if not like fighters, but like similar to like how 18 and 17 was in Dragon Ball Fighters, could kind of add a few variety of gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like I was thinking for my roster, if my game was like Marvel's Capcom 3, where they were like 3 characters. You know how Phoenix Wright, when he had his super and he had his assistant fight? That's pretty much like that. Like Twilight gets pushed back, he uses the super, and it's just Yor coming in like, how dare you! Just rushes in, you know? But
So yeah, 100 characters, 80 from the main and 20 from the DLC.
I beat you! I'm just kidding, but wow.
So yeah, this I haven't even thought of any other Shonen Jump characters as of yet. But I already have like certain ones from My Hero and Dragon Ball coming out if I get around that time. So
Okay.
So yeah, I just wanted to get this out there and get my opinion because Jump Force disappointed me and they needed to come out swinging. So hopefully now that we learned about a new Jump Force game coming out, we shall see. But this is my list. Let me guys know, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a good night.